Today we're going to make the national dish of the Philippines, chicken adobo. This is very much like the chicken curry that we made. First I'm going to slice up some ginger, onion, garlic, sauteed in the wok. I'm going to get the oil heating up now. A couple tablespoons. Again, I'm going to be using dark meat chicken so it has a lot of fat, so I don't put much oil in at the beginning. So while that's heating, I'm going to peel this ginger. I already washed it under the running water. I'm going to put mushrooms in this. You know, a lot of times I don't, but if I have them, I'll use them. I like mushrooms. And the other thing is, in the chicken curry recipe, I cooked the ginger to a crisp, and I cooked down the onion and the garlic so it was reduced to a very small amount. And I got that crust going on the bottom of the pan. But you don't have to do that. And the same with this adobo. I can do it that way with this ginger and garlic, or I can lightly soften it with the heat. And I'm going to do that today with this, and then caramelize it. And it adds a different texture to the dish, I suppose. Yes, that's really good. So because I'm going to caramelize it, I'm going to leave like larger chunks of the ginger, garlic, and onion. So again, it gives it a different texture. I like chunks of ginger in the dish because it's a burst of flavor that kind of wakes up the taste buds. All right. Let's get the pan oiled up. Throw the ginger in first. I need a stainless steel serving spoon just to keep this active. Oil can be a little hotter. I'm going to go with the onion. Just going to use half of this. Get the skin off. This type of skin stuff, if you want to save it, put it in some water and with any other scraps, and you can use it as a stock for some soup or gravy. You boil it down and discard the refuge, waste. Alright, so let me cut this up. The onions can be strong, you know, and they make you cry, so it's best not to hover over them. You don't have to. Sometimes people say, run the hot onion, the recently peeled onion under the cold water before you slice it up. Keeps the oil down from coming up and the vapor getting in your eyes. So, anyway, that's looking pretty good. I'm lowering the heat on that. I'm going to throw these onions in there. I'm going to peel this garlic. I'm going to leave it in bigger chunks in there. Okay. Alright, Actually, not make it like that. Good. The onions always get lively. They don't like the flame when they jump out. I'm going to throw the garlic in there. Let that cook down. And cut up the mushrooms. And kind of chunks too. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Yeah, that looks good. And we got one over here too. Yeah, maybe that's a lot. While it's cooking, I'm going to add some black pepper, ground black pepper, some ground up cayenne pepper. And then I'm going to get my mix of soy sauce. I'm pretty sparing with this because, like I said, the chicken has a lot of fat. I don't know what I do. Not like that. And some fish sauce, catis. Generous there, yep. And some white vinegar. Some black peppercorns. About 10. And a couple bay leaves. These are small, so I don't like little chunks of bay leaves. I'm afraid I'm going to choke on them, but these are small anyway. So I'll let this sit here. Alright, I'm going to add the mushrooms to this mix now. Cook them down a little bit, and then I'm going to put it to high heat, and I'm going to brown the chicken on each side in this. Yep. Alright, while this is cooking a little bit, I'm going to get the chicken. Alright, we're going to add the chicken. So again, I have this 4-man marinated chicken. It's been aged a little bit. So, and this is 2.88 pounds. Oh no, wait, 4.8 pounds. Almost 5 pounds, but I probably won't use all of this. So this is looking pretty good. Pretty close to, translucent. Mushrooms release their juices. We'll turn this heat on high. Alright, I'll leave it at that. I have 4 pieces left. I'll bread those and bake those. Here's the brown on the other side. Okay, it looks like we're about ready. A lot of fat in this chicken, you can see. So, what I'm going to do is add the soy sauce, patis, and vinegar mix. I have right here, you can see what I had with the leftover chicken. I just put it on a broiler pan with breadcrumbs. I'll bake it at 385 degrees towards the top of the oven. And then brown it up, maybe broil it at the very end for a few seconds to brown it up. All right, so I'm gonna move this to low heat and let it simmer for probably 15 minutes or so. And then we'll add a cornstarch mix to thicken up the gravy. All right, move it to low. Put a lid on it. All right, I'm gonna stir this up a little bit. That's good. It's been simmering now for 10-15 minutes. I've stirred it a couple times. Should go around. See how the chicken steams. So there's a lot of juice there, a lot of fat. I'm gonna cover it over again. And I'm gonna get some cornstarch. And I take some cornstarch. About a heaping tablespoon. I'm going to add some cold water to that. Not much, just to dissolve it. A couple tablespoons. I might have even been on the favorable side. We can always adjust. And again, I like my gravy thick. And this cornstarch is going to thicken those juices up. Cold water with the cornstarch is going to have a chemical reaction with the liquefied fats. And start to consolidate. Just mix this around. You need to cook this, let it simmer, and it'll begin to thicken. It's already starting to thicken. You can see. It's thick gravy. Alright, pretty well mixed. I'm going to let it sit over the low heat for a little bit. See if it thickens up. All right, so it's thickened up pretty nicely in a few minutes, just simmering. So I'll just stir it up again, mix it around, and then turn the heat off and cover it and let it set and cool down, and I'll serve it up for dinner. The national dish of the Philippines, chicken adobo. Have some adobo. And some rice. This is the extra chicken. And I grill and bake. Just pretty much out of the oven. And that goes pretty fast. Put that aside. And dish up some adobo and have dinner. Oh yeah, very nice. Piece of chicken, some gravy. Oh yeah. And there you have it.